in Leetcode 416 question number. The question name is partition equal subset sum. It is a medium level question of Leetcode. Given an integer array nums, return true if you can partition the array into two subsets such that the sum of the elements in both the subset are equal or false otherwise. It is saying that we are given a integer array and we have to find whether it can be divided into two subsets that the sum of both the subsets are same. Let's take this example 1 5 11 1 5 11 and 5. Can we make two subsets such that each subset will have equal sum? Yes, we can. If we place 1 5 5 in one subset and 11 in other subset, the sum of first subset will be 11. The sum of the second subset will be 11, which is equal. So we will be returning true. Else we will be returning false. So let's see how will we be approaching this. So for example, we will take a easy input. Let's say the input is 1, 4, 1, and 2. Okay. And we need to find whether they can be separated into two subsets that both the subset sum are equal. So it can 4 in one subset and 1, 1, 2 in other subset. So how we will be doing it? We just need to find whether, first of all, we need find a sum. And what is the sum? 1 plus 4 plus 1 plus 2 is equal to 8. The sum is equal to 8. If we want two subset with equal sum, we can say that the first subset will contain element with sum equal to sum by 2, which is 4. Okay, so we know that each subset will be storing the sum of 4, and we need to find whether sum of 4 can be made using the elements of the nums array. Can we make the sum of 4? 1 plus 1 plus 2 is equal to 4. Yes, we can. If we take 4 only, we can make a sum of 4. So true there also. So we need to find only the one sequence. So 1, 1, and 2. Okay. So what we will be doing is we will creating a DP of size nums. Let's say we are here nums of size. Let's say I am calling it ARR equal to of size n plus 1 and sum plus 1. Okay. Now, first of all, it is sum. Let's say for here the sum is 0. Okay. Sum is 0, sum is 1, sum is 2, sum is 3, sum is 4. This is a 0 index, this is 1 index, this is 2 index, this is 3 index, this is 4 index. Okay. For the fourth for the fourth index, what we will be doing is I will be writing true over here and false in all other sum value. Okay. Now why I am doing this? Because I know I can make a sum of 0 if my nums array is traversed completely. So I am marking this as true. Now we will iterate from 3 and go towards 0. If I am at 3, means if I am at 2 and I wanted a sum of 0, can I make it? The first option is I will leave this particular element. if I'm leaving this particular element, I will check whether at I plus 1 it can be made if I don't count it. If I don't count it, I will check here. It is true, I will mark it that true. Okay, now let's take, I will explain the next step in forward in other part. So can a one sum can be achieved if I am over here? No, it cannot be achieved. I will mark it as false. Can can a sum of two can be achieved? Let's check. If I take only this element, my answer can have a element 2. My sum can be a value of 2. So how we will be approaching this is I am at 2. We'll check whether the current sum minus the value of the current element. ARR of I plus 1 of this is true or not. If it is true, I will mark it as true. So, but its value is true. So I will mark it as true. For this, it will be false. For this, it will be false. Now we will be writing for this index, and at this, I will mark it as another color, and for this, your dots will be cleared. So we will be marking true based on two conditions. Either of them can be true. Can a sum of 0 can be obtained if I am at index here? Yes, it can be because my forward element is true. I will write as true over here. Okay. For 1, I will check, first of all, I will check I plus 1, if it is true or not. If it is true, if it is true, then no need to do anything. I will just return true, just like this. Here it is true, I will straightforward write true over here. But if it is false, I will check another condition, which is if I take this element, which is 1, how much sum I'm required. If I take 1, I required sum of 0 now to make its total sum as 1. So I will check at I plus 1 whether 0 can be achieved or not. Yes, it can be achieved. So I will write true over here. Similarly for 3, my 3 of I plus 1 is false. So I will check 3 minus 1 can be achieved or not. My 3 comma 1 can be achieved or not. So 3 minus 1 is, just a second, 2. 2 minus 1. Okay, okay. If I am at 3, 3 minus 2 is 2. Whether I plus 1 of some 2 can be achieved or not. I plus 1 of 2 can be achieved or not. Yes, it can be true. It is true. It can be achieved. So I will write true over here. You can also check 1 plus 2 equal to 3. It can be achieved. For 4, we will do the same operation. My I plus 1 is false. So I will have to move to the another condition, which is 4 minus 1 can be achieved or not. Which is 4 minus 1 equal to 3. I plus 1 of 3 is false. So both my condition is false. So I will just return false over here. Okay. Now I am at this index. If it is true, I will write true. 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 Now, my this is false. I need to check the second condition, which is 4 minus 4 is 0. Whether I plus 1 of 0 can be achieved or not. Yes, it can be achieved. True. I will write true over here. You can also check 4 can be achieved. 4 can be achieved. Okay. Now, if it is true, if I plus 1 is true, true. I plus 1 is true, true. I plus 1 is true, that true. I plus 1 true, true. I plus 1 true, true. Now, at last, I will be returning this as the answer. It means if I this as an answer. It means if I start from 0th index and my target value is 4, can it be achieved or not? Yes, it can be achieved. It will be returning true. So let's see the code. So this is my class. This is my partition function, which is accepting a nums array. My current sum is 0. I will iterate for each element in nums and I will calculate the sum. If my sum percent 2, if it is not a even number, I will straightforward returning false because an odd number cannot be divided into two parts or two subsets. So I will be straightforwardly returning false. As I will, what I will do, I will do sum by 2. Okay, I will divide the sum by 2. And I need to check whether the sum can be achieved by the given pair of elements or not, by the given elements or not. And n is nums dot length. Boolean, I am also creating a Boolean DP 2D array of sizes nums dot length plus 1 and sum plus 1. I am setting my DP of n comma 0 as true, as I have previously told you. Now I will iterate from I equal to n minus 1 to I is greater than equal to 0. And I will also iterate from j equal to 0 to j is smaller than equal to sum. And I will check two conditions. If my I plus 1 comma j is true or not. If it is true, I will straightforwardly set my DP of I comma j equal to true. Else, I will check another condition also. Either of them can be true. It doesn't matter. So if I'm taking this particular element, if I'm taking particularly this element, then I will check first of all that j minus nums of I, that the sum I am required minus the current element is greater than equal to 0 or not. I'm just doing to check for the boundary condition, whether my index is getting or my required sum is getting smaller than 0 or not. If it is smaller, then we cannot calculate. So if it is greater than equal to 0, then I will check whether dp of I plus 1, comma j minus nums of I, which is the current required sum minus the current element, it can be achieved or not. If it can be achieved, I will be setting dp of I comma j equal to true. Then after performing all this operation at the end, I will be returning dp of 0 comma sum, which specifies that if I start from 0th index and my required sum is sum, so what will be my answer? True or false? So I will be returning this.